and the dependability and reliability of Futaba. Hi guys, Brett here from Hearns Hobbies, and today I'd like to take a look at Futaba's latest offering and flagship radio, the Futaba 10PX. Now this is the ultimate in 2-channel, well it's in fact a 10-channel radio, hence the name 10PX, and this will be commonly used for all the RC racing and stuff that we do, all the surface stuff. Will be really popular with the drift guys because of all the channel mixing and the dependability and reliability of Futaba. So I'm just taking the box off here. Now please don't pay too much attention to the packaging. This is a pre-release version. So this has been given to us from Brian at Futaba Australia to in fact have a look at what's coming. Now these are due out very soon, but this is in fact the first one here on Australian shores. So it is sort of pre-prototype to the market, but let's jump in and have a look. So the first thing I'll start with are the receivers. Now this radio does have a new communication protocol. So it is the F4G system, and that is updated telemetry and also a new communication program, new protocol of communication to give us a more real live, less delay, more response, and yeah, just a better communication platform. So that's the first time that's been updated in a fair while, and it is backwards compatible all the way down to the T-FHSS models. So yeah, so it is 3 generations old, or even if you've got older receivers, you can in fact use older receivers with the newer radio. So it is fully backwards compatible in that regard. And the new receiver here that comes with it, I believe it's going to be coming with 2 if the 7PX, the outgoing model, is anything to go for. The new receivers are the R404SBS, new 4 series receiver. And I've actually got an electric version mounted in the car, and by electric version I just mean antenna-less, where part of the receiver case is in fact the antenna, and it does away without this lead. And they recommend that primarily for electric vehicles, close range objects. Not that we've ever had a problem, but yeah, if you're running anything gasoline powered or nitro, yeah, you'd want to run this one with the aerial. They consider it a safer option. So that is the RS404SBS. Let's have a look at the R404SBS-E mounted in a vehicle. So see, got it here, sorry for getting this out of the way. We can see up close. I'm actually just going to zoom in on the overhead here, and let's have a look. So we can see there, in fact, that how tiny the receiver is. So it's the R404SBS-E, and it fits in the really small confines of the car. And you can see here how the case forms part of the antenna. So it's antenna-less to make your fit-ups and installs really neat. Just going to come back a bit. Like so. Okay, so that's the 2 receivers. Now it will be coming in the model with the antenna, because that's the one that's more universal. However, the electric version will be available for sale. Now let's have a look at the radio itself. And this is what we've all come here for, the new 10PX. Now let's turn it on and have a look at it. It's got a super classy display and screen. It's got full touch screen and capabilities, really clear and concise. The menus are quite easy to use, and they'll be familiar to anybody who's had a previous Futaba radio in the past 5 or 10 years, back to the 4PX. It's all a very similar operating system and menu system. It is much rather an evolution of the 7PXR operating system. Yeah, so it's got a lot more functions and capabilities than I've got time for today. However, when I've got a Futaba specialist in the studio, we'll definitely run right through it. Now, like I said, everything is going to be really easy to get to on this. You can update the servo. You can even program wirelessly your Futaba speed controller. Now, of course, that's not legal for racing, but that is a new capability of the 10PX. You can, in fact, wirelessly program your Futaba SR servo and the new range of ESCs via the hand controller. So there's no need for a program box or an app on your phone to do that sort of stuff. That's going to be super popular with the crawler guys, with the drift guys, all that sort of stuff. So going back here, we can have a look at the menus. Model menu, very familiar to everybody. Like I said, it's got in excess of 40 models available. That'll be expandable via SD card. We've got it comes with a LiPo battery, 1100 milliamps. It'll come with a LiPo charger as well. We've got all the model types, data resets, channel mixings. Yeah, the possibilities and the adjustability of this radio is just about endless. So we've got a really classy steering wheel unit here, very familiar to the Futaba range. It's going to come with 2 diameter wheels. It's got the cam system here for which you can actually tilt and angle the wheel away. It's also going to come with the drop down wheel assembly. Again, I don't have all these options here available as this is a pre-prototype unit. We've also got the steering wheel system here, can go on the right side, which is conventional, or the left side if you're left-handed. Yeah, some of the new buttons on the radios you'll see here around the steering wheel. We've got these paddle shift buttons. Again, making it very capable and adjustable, giving you the opportunity to adjust and operate 10 channels from the one controller. Now a lot of people will say, but how do you do that with a 4-channel receiver? Well, that's because it's got the S-Bus connector here, and with the S-Bus expander port you can plug in an additional 6 servos, or you can run 6 additional accessories from that port. So this receiver that comes with 4 channels can in fact be expanded to 10 channels, giving you the capabilities to operate 10 servos independently, all from the transmitter, and they can be even mixed in to do things. Like you could have DRS, if you're doing that sort of thing. You could do it on your crawlers where you could indicate, you could have your lights indicators, you could have brake lights, reverse lights. Like I said, the possibilities for what you can do with this and your 10 channels is really endless. So I think we've had enough look at the radio and the menus. Like I said, it's all very familiar, it's just refined, and it's just gorgeous. We'll get that back to the home screen. And that's our first look at the Futaba 10PX. I'm Brett from Hearns, and thanks for watching.